Everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode, I was on the wrong screen, episode 19, and I'm just processing up some copper, just to get another, I've taken those, and well, that will give us 8 ingots, and then I think we'll start making bronze. And a temporal storm is approaching, which is great, because that means I can actually then work on moving my storm shelter, and everything will be good and happy. So, because I was saying last episode that I wanted to move it, but I wasn't happy at the idea of moving it before a storm arrives. So 6 hours till the storm arrives. Nothing too exciting there. I do need to store this somewhere. I haven't really got anywhere. I suppose I could go maybe. It can sit in there. It's not a problem. I've got food, so I'm not too worried about that. And I've got my weapons. I don't actually have any food prepared, so seeing as the storm is coming and I really can't do much until that's come, let's just go and throw ourselves a meal together, shall we? Let's, oops, hello. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I haven't got anything else, have I? It's just, yeah, I haven't got carrot. I don't think I've got carrots yet. Or spud potatoes. That'll do. We'll get a hearty veggie stew going, turnip stew, and then we can continue waiting until this storm hits, and world should be good and happy. Unless of course I die, in which case it won't be. But it does mean then I can move the storm shelter. So there's every cloud, literally cloud, storm cloud in this case. Every cloud has a silver lining. I know I can come out here whenever I want. It is -3, so I just need to double check. Good. Terrible. That's not helping at all. That's not helping at all. No, they won't, and that's not helping at all. So we should probably address that, and apparently we just need to good. So it's 1% per that things. I probably should put this into the things that are going to give me a goodly amount of things, but I have got, oh, hello, that did not help. I've got plenty of flax, so that is reasonably easy to fix. Let's just take these up to about 80. Those I really could do with taking up to maybe 70 or so, and we can not get any further with that, basically. That's, oops, hello, no. Get back in. Did I not have some linen or something? No. Anyway, we're better than we were, and the storm is now only 5 hours away, so I will see you well, 4 hours and a bit actually. I will see you in about 4 and a bit hours. But at least we are now reasonably well provisioned. There is an issue or potential issue. That's not where the entrance is. The entrance is here currently. So potential issue. That there might be some drifters when I come. I wonder whether I've actually got time to address. No, I haven't. Because the entrance isn't in the tower. Once the entrance is in the tower, then I'll be able to come out on the top of the wall and have a certain degree of protection. But 3 hours 40 minutes, temporal storm incoming. We've got food. We've got other food. I've got that which we can convert into a scrap weapon. But more importantly, it's that one basically. I need that so I can harvest the drifties when they come in here. It's medium, so we might get a two-headed or two. We'll probably come away hopefully with the odd temporal gear. Let's see what we get, and I will see you in a little while. Alright, yeah, 36 minutes. It's going to be any time it's going to tell me it's imminent, because it's, imminent. When does it? Oh yeah, there you go. Tells you just at about the 30-minute mark, and then we're going to have the usual. We'll start off with me going with doing a little bit of the temporal storm stuff, and then we'll cut while I deal with it, because the wiggly wobbly temporal storm thing is just vile. It really is. But yeah, I mean, we get this thing out of the way, it does mean that I can actually start planning a few things and heading out, doing a little bit more exploration back to the north. I think actually we'll head up that way. I don't think we're going to find much in the way of food, so I'm going to have to carry my food with me now, but well, such is life, eh? But here we go. Temporal storm number 2, and we're off again. So, because although we're not, have they got rid of the? Oh God, you are not allowed to. They've fixed. How? You're not supposed to be able to spawn in here. Have they fixed that? Please tell me they haven't fixed that. I mean, that would be. There was an update. I have updated. Because if another one spawns in here, then I'm in trouble. Maybe I need to you're not. They've got rid of the wibble wobble though, which is good. That's just a deep. He says, "Oh, stop it! Ow!" I'm gonna have to heal, I think, in a moment. But at least they got rid of the wibble wobble, which is nice. These are a pain. I do need to figure out how to make this work for me better. Oops, hello. Ah, damn it. Oh, hello. Right. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Ow! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna die. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think my only option here is to probably wait out the storm and then come back and get this. But yeah, there's things have definitely changed. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're respawning. We're going to head up on top, I think. I don't think we want to be anywhere down there right now. But that was not a pleasant experience. Oh God, and there's still... Alright, we need to... I think we need to leg it, let them despawn. And... and leg it back. And then get my stuff. Ow. That was... I didn't realise I'd made a cliff quite that large. But, yeah. That was not ideal. Still, they can... At least we've got a fix for it. I'm probably going to get cold wandering around. Oh, actually, you get to keep your clothes. That's interesting. Just not your inventory. Weird. All right. I'm not gonna grumble because it means I don't have quite the same urgency to head back. Do you think they've despawned? I think they probably despawned. Let's go back and have a look. If worst case, we have to go back and do this again. But right now, it's just one of them things. So I had a look at the changelog, and it was just actually to fix crashes for pumpkins. So I'm not entirely sure why that spawned, and I need to probably double check for when I rebuild this, because I mean I may be better off building it with, say, you know, bottom slabs. Bottom slabs should prevent anything spawning, and maybe some kind of panic room wouldn't be a bad idea, because if I get that kind of situation again. What did I pick up there? Another piece of flax. That was pretty poor, it has to be said. But if we get that kind of situation again, maybe I need to be able to get out, and I should have healed actually. That would have helped. My armor's actually not taken too much of a beating, if I'm brutally honest. Okay, well, you know what? Lessons are there to be learned from, and you know, we learned a lesson. So let's just I'm just gonna leave. Hang on, no, nope. Yes, let's just leave that behind. We've got you. So we've got a couple of options right now. One is more interesting than others, I think. One is that we head out and we go and get more road blocks, which from here there's a good road there. I think I've dug that one up now, so that's kind of an X. That one had a wolf next to it, so it's, you know, kind of broken. But if we head this way, let's go for a walk. Let's have an explore. If post-death exploration, that's probably as good an idea as any. And I've got a reasonable amount of food about my personage. I could have brought the actual the jar, actually, the thingy-mabobber, hooge-maflobber, but I didn't. So, you know, no point crying over spilt milk, yada yada, etc. Mergle, mergle. So we are going to head up initially towards that that spot where I've identified there's that road which we should be able to dig up and get the path blocks. There is actually a mod which allows you to make path blocks similar to Minecraft, but you know, whilst I like Minecraft and I play Minecraft and this is based off of course a Minecraft mod originally to a degree, if I wanted to play Minecraft then I'd be playing Minecraft, and I don't want this to have too many. I mean, it's got enough parallels as it is, so let's not go adding to that, shall we? A little bit gutted over that that death, but you know, it won't be the first time. I don't think it is actually. I think I've already previously had a death on this save, haven't I? So, and it certainly won't be the last time. And there's a reason why we have a grave mod, and there's a reason, you know, why we don't panic too much when we do get things. Now there's some wheat up here, or some kind of thing. Might as well, it's not going to ever grow any further, so I might as well. And there's actually some turnips as well. Lovely. And they are harvestable. Gives me a little bit of snackage, which is certainly a surprise because I was not expecting it. Okay, right, that's let me just get rid of that icon. If I can find it, I've lost myself. I'm there. And I was looking at other mods, like there's a more icons mod, which map icons might be something that they don't change the gameplay at all, but they do change my ability to play and change that kind of influence. Just want to make sure, because every time I've walked into this desert I've found other mineral patches, and I want to make sure that we're not missing any. I'm sure I'll probably walk through here again at some point and find things, but you know, that's the nature of exploration, isn't it, I suppose. Right, where are we going? Where am I? So there's Pete there. Let's head that way then and see what we get. But I will see you in a short while. Didn't get far. There's a grave there which I've already found, and then over here there's another grave. We have a body lamella, we've got a shepherd's cowl, a copper spear, and a honey sulphur poultice. Lovely. I'm going to leave the bones behind. I don't really need them, so one of those things where the temptation to take them is greater than the need. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice when you find things. Anyway, I'll carry on and I will see you in a bit. Alright, and here we are at the object of my desire, which is this bridge block. I think it's a bridge. I'll have the granite as well. but I'm more interested in the path blocks, to be honest. Although it would be nice to find some loot, maybe. Of course, I lost the ability to find it initially because it snowed. And the snow broke it. I am very tempted to leave the granite, but I've got quite a lot of granite. This is the stuff I want. And I'd like more of it, actually, if I'm honest. But first things first, let's grab the path blocks, and then I can decide what I'm going to do next. Just because, you know, this is going to be vital for my build, and from here we can decide where I want to go. That looks like a ruin there as well. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by things, which is my normal mode of operations, so that should be no surprise. But yeah, we'll head over there in a moment and have a look. I mean, it's been a while since I walked this way, so I honestly cannot remember what I saw and what I didn't, but right now this is the important stuff. And then now we've got winter coming on, we can actually start thinking about preparing for the spring and getting, you know, fields laid out and stuff like that. We can also finish the walls off and do all that stuff that you can't really do. This whole 44 blocks. Ooh. Right, let's go and have a look at what that is, because, and then I'm going to sit there and we're going to take a trip somewhere where I've not been. But that is definitely a ruin. An ancient pillar. So what's going on down here? Ancient stairs. Oh, there we go. What are you? An ore vessel. That's going to be easier said than done to get out of, isn't it? Well, let's see if we can't find anything else hiding down here, eh? Because that was down at that level. There we go. A forage. So what did I pick up there? Clay, nothing really much. Look, we can grab there. We can grab the bony soil, because I really do need to have a session sifting this. And no, let me in. Oh, this is annoying. And there you go. One broken shovel. Did I get it all bar that one? I think so. Tell you what, do that. And yeah, I think that is a oh man, this is annoying. The water is still not ideal. Right, let's leave you. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of you, and we'll keep you. And what time is it? 3:43. So there's not going to be a huge opportunity to explore more unless I dig in and spend the night, which I could do. But we got what I came for primarily. And ooh, hello. What's going on over here? Nothing much by the looks of it. I suppose I'd better be ready for the inevitable death wolf attack. But of course it's cold, so I'm going to be consuming more calories. My food is going to go down faster. I do need to be aware of that. And that area over there doesn't look as cold, so maybe we could try and push forward a little bit. Let's just see. I can always port back, and that's one of the reasons why I like the teleporter mod so much, because it just gives you options. Whereas, you know, without it, you're kind of condemned to potentially hours of walking. You know, you walk out somewhere for hours and then you've got to transfer all the way back. That's a pig. That's a piggy. Piggies are alright, we don't mind piggies. I told you. Get off. That was uncalled for. Might as well have the sulfur poultices. Alright, we're going home. I am not dying twice in one episode. Boing. That is, yeah, that's just not happening. Right, we did pick up some additional clothing items. We picked up a few blocks and stuff, which are handy. Not that one. That, bit of sand. Clay, blue clay. No. Have I not got blue clay in one of these somewhere? No, I've got it somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Might as well stick that in there, and I just need to figure out what I did. There's some more of that. So we've got this to sift. And we've got a castle to continue building. So I think I will take the hint the game has given me, and we shall slow down a little bit. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it is another day. I need a little bit of timber actually, but I have a design which will work. I popped off into a I have a design which seems to work. As I say, I popped off into a creative world and came up with something. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 2. I am going to need a little bit of a conglomerate. I would prefer not to use, but it appears probably about the only thing I have as an option, so we'll take that. We'll grab some of these granite bricks. and we'll put that in here, and I am going to throw you on the floor and you despawn. Okay, just do your thing. So what we need to do is move this over so these two blocks there are underneath here, which is, you know, simple enough. However, what we need to do is get in here and de-water. Well, I should have gone and brought the bucket. Let me go and grab the bucket. I'm going to pick this up, aren't I? Of course I am. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. I want that. And yeah, I put down the path blocks we've got. We still need quite a lot more. That's why I'm carrying around this lot, because I'm going to make some more. But before we do that, let's go and take this lot out of the equation, and then I need to go from here. So that needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, and that needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, and then we can just have a little dig. And for now, this will be fine. We'll just go with a diggy dig and not the whole building and placing blocks and stuff. Now this is 3 wide, which is convenient because then when we want to, we can head 3 that direction as well, which, you know, means that we can have a moat. The only issue is going to be getting the water flow to go the way I want it to, because if the drifters jump in and don't go in the direction I wish, then we've got a problem. And of course the other problem we have is if the drifters decide to just spawn on top of me like they did. And I'm not going to say they won't. They didn't on my test, but they didn't the first time I used this either. So that was, you know, when you think about it, that is problematic in its own respect. So let me have a look. So we're going in here, but we're going to go 4 like that. And then a 2, and then a 4. So I think that's what we need. And coming down there, you've got that, and then we're going to have this, which is going to go like so. But the doors are going to go here and here. That's correct, I think. And then need to go back a couple this way, but then we need to work out how I'm going to get in as well. And of course this needs to all be properly sorted out and lit and protected and all of that good stuff. However, we're going to go over here for starters, and I think we're going to need to, realistically, I could probably put my entrance here, couldn't I? Nope, that's not what I wanted. That works. Now I want to take this out here for starters, all of this floor. I'm going to replace it with granite blocks. Probably not the ones I've got though, I've got better for this. Yeah, let me just grab a few other bits and pieces, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so the basis of this room is that I can sit back here and stab at these guys and they can't get through. As best as I can tell, they can't get through there. The odd one, swimming one, might get through, and if it does I can jump up there and not that. That would not be the right action. I can basically, you know, go and stabby kill them. However, when they die, if there's nothing out there, no living ones, I can do that and the corpses will wash in and then we can cut them up and harvest them accordingly. Now, none of that is going to stop things spawning down here. What is going to stop things spawning down here is one of two things. One is turning these into chiseled blocks. So the information I've seen on chiseled blocks is that they might, and this is a might, stop mobs spawning on them. The other thing we do is we put the stones down as usual. So we've got double mechanisms for stopping them. Now I need to get a light source down here, and I could do with some basically fat or something to make a hoofer, but then we need to also, now I would like to try and get this thing done at least with stone on the bottom, so I'm going to get rid of my granite for now, and that, and that, and those, and that. And I'm going to see, have I got any smooth stony stuff? I don't think I have. I think I'm going to have to go with conglomerate dry stone, perhaps. It'll do, because we're only going to go so far, and then we're going to. So we're going to come down here, and this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like so. And then this lot can go in here. Just block this all back in again. We do need to place our block here, and our water source goes in there. That is not ideal, however. Let's get that in there. Get that in there. And then dig these out. And we should have water kind of pushing to these, and that just basically allows the corpse in. I think that was more or less it. So then it's just really a matter of filling in the gaps. And we can see how this works in the next storm. However, we've got to wait for that because, you know, temporal storms don't grow on trees. So, yeah, we will see how that works, basically. So the other thing we need to do then is take these and these and make myself, whilst it's fun borrowing them from other places and you know, enjoyable little pastime, the cost-effective way, of course, is to make them. So then I just go with that, and we can then just continue getting this courtyard down, at least as far as, say, here, and that will. Realistically, I do also need to go under here. Because otherwise it's not going to really work. So that's a pain as well, but there you go. Such is life. Dry conglomerate dry stone is made with the conglomerate brick, and that's made with those which are made by splitting those, and those are made by taking conglomerate rock. So it is possible to make all of that. It's just a bit of a pig. Still, we're going to get as much of this courtyard done as we can, and I will be back shortly. Alright, time to sleep. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I've done a little bit more. We still need considerably more path blocks, but I also need to start thinking about what I want to build and where I want to build, because obviously the courtyard is not going to be just an open expanse. It's going to have structures in it, and of course winter's now showing us all of the benefits of the thing, but we got all of that covered. We can get that, although it will look very, very suspiciously similar to the other one. And what I think we're going to need to do is, let's have a think. I need a tanning shed and I need a forge, if I'm going to take the forge out of there. Now, I personally think the forge would work well on this wall here. I think we can, somewhere around here, place a well. Somewhere over this side of the wall we can place a tanning shed with that. We can, I don't know, do something over here. There's lots to do, and as ever with these lots to do, there's never enough time to achieve it all. So that's the challenge, as ever. But we have got, hopefully, a storm shelter which in theory should work, because clearly it didn't last time. This will probably not work, but we're not going to know until we get another temporal storm, and short of spawning a storm in, which I'm not going to do because that way madness lies. Yeah. What is that? Is that a fox? I think it is a very cold looking fox. Yes. Yeah, winter. This is going to be unpleasant as per, but we've weathered winter before in Vintage Stories. I admittedly grumbled about it through the entire winter, and I may have to try and fast track us through. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to fast track us through, but I may just have to basically play and do very little, and see what the game brings us. From a point of view of play, it's not going to be the most interesting. From the point of view of, nope, that did not go in. Recording, we're going to have to skip months or weeks or whatever they may work out to be, and yeah, it's going to be challenging. So on that note, thank you very much for joining on my deaths, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.